Alright, we ready?
Yeah, I gotta just get to the.
Huh? Okay. Alright, let me go ahead here. I'll get the docs started. Alright. Okay, are we ready?
hmm
Okay, so, everybody, it's the Wyvern here
Dancing.
with another live stream. Brand new game. Bendy in the Dark Revival. So, if I sound it, I'm exhausted. Work's been crazy. I didn't get any sleep last night. And we're live streaming. So, forgive me if I don't sound too enthusiastic. Forgive me if I sound a little exhausted. Um, but I've had all night gaming sessions before with no sleep, so I don't feel like I should have any problem here. I want to apologize. Yeah, it's gaming
Hey,
time,
Bendy.
Inky. Bendy. Yeah. So, like I said, I haven't had any sleep. I apologize if I read your comments wrong or work's just been crazy. But yeah, we're playing the Dark Revival. Um, yeah, as you can see, I've already played this game. Over the course of a weekend, I got all the achievements. We're gonna play normal mode. Hard mode wasn't actually that hard, but this isn't a I'm so good at the game, look what I could do. This is just about having fun. So we're gonna go normal mode. We're gonna start a new game and we're gonna get started. Like I said, if I sound a little exhausted, I didn't sleep at all last night. Work's just been crazy. Joey Drew Studio presents. Ah. So, we are not going to be going for the secret insanity ending. And I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes for the secret, joke ending. June 18th, 1973. Nice. I'm glad we actually got a date this time.
Hmm.
So,
I unfortunately had not got to play this yet. I want to, but Necro's been hogging it.
what's up, Matt?
Hey.
Same. Same, woman. Same. Let's go get some coffee. I feel that, man. Let me know what he says.
We are now diving into the Dark Revival. Yes, yeah, this is the second game of Bendy, which I'm sure everyone knows, but
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's the second game of the official Bendy trilogy. I call it trilogy because of the fact that technically, yes, there's a fourth game in the works, but it's yet to actually be released. So we can't exactly count it until it's released. Uh, a very, very, oh yeah, great jump scare that could happen. Just, stand here long enough, look in the mirror, and we should be getting a jump scare here. Anytime now. It's not like I don't have a whole inky world to explore.
Mm.
Fine.
And this game has way more jump scares.
Yeah, so it does. I'm not gonna deny that one. Um, me, I've played this game 3 times now. Four, technically, for counting on it. Oh, you gotta click on the mirror? Oh, okay. Can I run? No, no. I remember. There's not really much of a run command in this game. That's right. Look, no. Oh my gosh. Everything's gonna be a little wonky today because I'm just a little tired. So don't mind me.
Bendy said, "Oh boy, I sure do hope this trip for coffee doesn't lead to me experiencing horrors beyond my comprehension."
That's right. I gotta click on the mirror like 5 times for it to happen. I think it's like the vanity demon. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm. There's a lot of secrets. There's a lot of things. I'm not making this collectathon. I already did that for achievements. I'm not doing it again. I'll show you a couple of the early game Easter eggs because they're not too out of the way. But if I miss a power up or something, and it's it's whatever. That's just how I look at it. Hello, Bendy. I need my coffee before I could draw more pictures. Man, I know the feeling of needing coffee. There's the key. Okay, I gotta come back for that then. We will be coming back for that secret because I do like that secret. That secret's kind of funny. That's the only reason why I'm doing it, is because it's funny. Yeah, it's not. What the hell you know is a welcoming hallway? No hallway I ever looked in was welcoming. I never looked in the hallway and went, wow, this place really feels like it's very joyful. I look in the hallway and go, this feels kind of weird being the only one in here. So,
Coffee is good and all, but I would drink some water. It's more healthy. That's the one thing about Necro.
I don't drink water.
He
Fish have
doesn't
sex in it. That's gross.
he doesn't drink water. Me, on the other hand, I do drink water, and he just sits there and looks at me like,
She's an abomination. um, all jokes aside, just not big of a water drinker because it just doesn't have any flavor.
But however, you will drink the what's it? What are they called? Like the vitamin water.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's got flavor.
hey Charlotte,
Raptor's here, Charlotte's here, we got the whole gang.
hey
Good,
Raptor.
good. Now I can begin my controversial debates. Alright. While we are exploring here, and I'm trying to remember how to do this secret because I like it, I think it's funny. Um, Here's a couple things I want to discuss. You know what? If this ain't gonna work, fuck that secret, okay? Uh, so this is how it goes. I've played this game. This is going on the fourth time I've played it. Um, I played the entire original Bendy game like 3 or 4 times before actually just live streaming it to get all the achievements. And this is how I feel about Bendy. Bendy is a great game. It's a terrible horror game. Like, I love the game. Let's not get me wrong. It's been really fun to play. I don't play games I don't enjoy, so the fact that I'm playing it tells you I enjoy it. My problem is that they're not really good horror games, right? And that's really where it comes down to, right? And there's a reason for that. And it's and I know I'm going to have everyone on my back on this. I'm going to have everyone on my back. They're going to be like, "How dare you?" Oh yeah, by the way, let's talk about Wilson. How Wilson is obviously the bad guy and they did nothing to hide this from us because nobody in their right mind is going to walk around and look like this guy in any game or movie and doesn't sound like this.
Did you want me to read the comments while
Yeah.
we're waiting? Um, just got my Charlotte said just got my cousin to start this game recently. I tricked him into every jump scare. Aw. Did you call the elevator? You can only pick up the balls
Okay, they're
after
just talking
click.
about secrets. I had to pick up the balls after I called the
That's
elevator but not
great.
go
You need
down.
to
That's
call.
right.
Wait, don't get down. Never mind. Oh, you will find out. You will be wrong enough.
No, no, no.
That
So, hold a moment here. Okay, so no, Matthew. So I've played this game 4 times. I actually have all the achievements for the game. So I know what I'm talking about here, right? And this is where it comes down to. Bendy is a very fun game to play. I would gladly, gladly recommend this game to anybody who loves a good action game, right? But the thing is, I'm not going to recommend this game to anybody who likes horror, right? And that's the one thing I want to talk about, right? Bendy is a horrible horror game. Because the problem with a horror game is that a horror game is supposed to disempower you. It's supposed to take the power away from you so you can feel that horror. The fact that it has an upgrade system and gives you combat, infinite combat, that's a problem. Because now you're no longer playing a disempowering horror trip. You're now playing a power fantasy. And that goes against the ideas of horror. How can I be afraid of something if I have all these superpowers where I can teleport, absorb creatures? The thing is that it's not a good horror game. It's a great game, and I will never deny that, but it's not a good horror game. And I could see a lot of what they were trying to do as they were trying to get a lot of inspiration from Alien Isolation. You could see it just by how Bendy attacks you and is an instant one kill. So I could see it, but I feel like they laid too much into the combat and too much into powering up your character that it took away from the horror aspect. To me, this is actually more like a first person Metroidvania, if anything, right? Because a Metroidvania is all about getting a power up and using that power up to go back to other areas to get either secrets or to get further in the game. That's exactly what this entire game was. It was getting one power up, going back to an old area to get another secret collectible or power up. There's too much combat for a horror game. So, as much as it is a good game, it's not a good horror game.
okay? We're kind of getting backed up on comments here.
Okay.
That
Wilson's mid. Yeah, 100%.
he caused me so much damn trouble. Wilson's maid Sammy was da- done
My
dirty.
boy Sammy, I only saw him once and he was playing a banjo. He didn't even say anything. I was so upset.
FR, I feel bad for
Lawrence.
Lawrence. My sister was pretty upset at his small role.
Right,
I,
right.
well, that gets balanced that out with the Ink Demon. Any
And Carly.
Any Carly had more. Hard mode does make you feel pretty damn helpless. Fighting multiple lost ones on hard is usually a fool's
Aaron.
errand still through the game.
Definitely isn't as scary as it could be. And that's the thing, right? So that's the thing. When I played this on hard mode, did you know what I did? I treated it like Dark Souls. You just goaded one enemy at a time. And if I wasn't playing it like Dark Souls, by the time I got the power to absorb things, I was just playing it like I was like Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid. Just get in the box and hide and wait for the perfect moment. Bendy does become more ruthless in hard mode. That's not a lie. But the thing is, because Bendy is so telegraphed, really it's just about finding a hiding spot. Which there are so many in the game that hiding from Bendy is easy. And that's my thing.
Sorry, we were just getting backed up on comments. I know you were trying to. Uh, don't get us wrong, guys. We love your comments. We will get to your comments, or I will.
What did Raptor say?
He literally got shot by Allison.
Oh yeah, 100%. And don't get me wrong. Like, the only enemy in the game that I would say was the most annoying was oh my gosh, in the middle of the game, the searchers, I think they're called.
Sorry, go ahead. I was reading
They
Bendy's.
were annoying, but only because of the fact of how the stealth mechanic works, not because they were dangerous.
um, Bendy said, "Dude, Wilson sucks at using a breaker box. What the hell is taking you so long to turn on the lights, old man?"
I mean, look at Wilson. He looks like he's like literally, like, they say graves are 6 feet deep. This dude looks like he's 4 feet deep just trying to crawl out. You remember that episode? Like, I don't know if any of you's old enough, but remember the episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where they dug up the grave and Tarantino was the movie zombie, and when they're
Yeah.
like, the zombie will rise from the grave and they will eat the old lady. And when the zombie pops out, like, rah, that's exactly what he reminds me of. And oh my gosh, dude, I smoke marbles, but I don't smoke 6 packs a day. You sound like that you smoke 6 packs of Marlboro a day, and you sound like that you wash your throat out with nails and sandpaper. You seriously need something for that voice. You need a lozenge.
Oh, wow. Audrey really didn't see what was coming.
Yeah, no.
There's Boris.
And because everyone here has already played the Dark Revival, I feel like I don't have to do spoilers. And if I have to do spoilers for this game, I got a lot of questions because this is probably one of the biggest like horror franchises in the indie scene. So I'm not gonna worry about spoilers. So I'm just gonna say this now. The fact that the fact that the whole Audrey is, Joey Drew's inky daughter, that's such a killer trope. Why did we use that trope? I need the range. 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 I got the range. Alright, I got a range.
Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Matt said, because I don't know if you met Carly, but she is the scariest thing in the game that has to offer, and I'm 21 and she almost made me cry down in tears. I fanboy so hard in this section. The callback here was amazing. Or cry. Audrey, I need you to step into this meat grinder to bring my OC to life. Wilson probably.
I get what he's talking about. Okay, that's funny. Um, okay, so I actually met Carly. I know exactly who you're talking about. And you know what? That is 100% true. Because whenever she popped up, it was whenever I was a fucking noticing. I can tell you this for a fact. Every time Bendy got me, I never jumped. However, every fucking time Carly came out of nowhere, I damn near jumped. And I'm going to be doing it every time as well. And that's the thing, though. That is the scariest part about this game. And the problem is, it's a fucking jump scare. That's a problem. When your scariest thing is a jump scare, that tells me how shallow your horror is. And this is coming from a horror fanatic. Oh, what the fuck did I grab? And this is going to be me all live stream because of the fact I haven't slept all night. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. What the fuck is that? Uh
Dude, I
huh.
made the
The
mistake
gear. Okay. I know where that is.
mistake of opening.
No, 100%. Opening that coffin and releasing Carly is not a mistake. Can I admit that yes, I've taken a lot of unnecessary damage from that, but the thing is that no, that's not a mistake. She is what made the game such a great horror game.
But how is it a bad thing?
Because it's cheap, like cardboard.
It's doing its job.
Well, the thing is, and here's the thing, Matthew, right? So the thing is, there's two levels of fear, right? There's your instinctual fear and there's primal fear, right? It is easier to hit your instinctual fear because your instinctual fear is just your fight and flight response. Kind of like, that old joke where you used to throw your hand in somebody's face and they flinched and you laughed at him for flinching. That's instinctual fear. That's a survival instinct, right? So the thing is that with survival instincts, they're, unless you're prepared for it, unless you know it's coming, and unless you steel yourself for it, it's not really fear because it's just an instant reaction of the body. What makes horror and what we call primal fear so much more potent is because it attacks the psyche. It actually attacks the mind. It makes you question whether something is right or wrong. It hits that uncanny valley, which is the psychological effect in our brain that tells us when something's not right. And what it does is it actually influences our behavior because of it. It's more psychological, thus it's more long lasting and more effective. That's why jump scares are seen as the lowest forms of horror because it triggers your physical reaction, not your emotional or mental reactions.
I was waiting till you were done. A ghost girl, nobody gets it. They said jump scares should be used
Sparingly.
sparingly, not as the main source of horror. That's a big issue with the
FNAF games.
FNAF games. They rely a lot on
The
the
jump
jump
scares.
scares.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Mm.
And that's 100% reason why I don't play FNAF. Not because the game scares me, but because of the fact that it's so cheap and it scares. A good example of two games I want you to play, and you will see the difference in horror. Play Silent Hill 2, the original PlayStation 1 version, and then turn around and then play Five Nights at Freddy's. And then you will see what I mean by the two different levels of fear. Because the whole point of Silent Hill is to attack the primal innate fears of us that hit that uncanny valley, which disturbs us on a mental level. Oh yeah, by the way, we've been sitting here talking and playing this game for about 30 minutes now, but if you guys don't know, we're playing Bendy in the Dark Revival.
Right.
Um, Wilson's on drugs, man. Let's just be honest. He's smoking 6 packs of marbles a day, and he's gargling his mouth with screws, rusty nails, and sandpaper. He don't know what's going on. Um, but yeah, if you look at the two games, you can exactly see what I'm talking about. Where FNAF only enacts jump scares, which attack our physical innate senses. Silent Hill attacks our psychological senses, our sense of reasoning, mind, self, the world around us. It unravels our mind, and that's what creates a good fear. And that's the kind of fear that sticks with you when you close the game. That's how you know fear. That's how you know horror's done well. When you could close the game and turn it off, and it still sticks with you. FNAF very rarely sticks with people unless they have childhood trauma with uh automatronics. Oh my gosh, I can't even say the darn word. I'm that tired. Um, but yeah, with those. So like somebody from like the late 80s, early 90s where they were pretty shit or pretty scary looking, that's when they would be triggered. Beyond that, it's kind of just about the jump scares.
And the keepers
Animatronics, that's what it is. Thank you.
and the keepers are really good forms of horror as well, especially with their voice.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, let's talk about that. I hate the goddamn keepers. And it's not because they're scary. And oh my goodness, they would have been so much scarier if you never got to see the keepers. Because then you would just let your brain fill in the rest. But what I think would have been, which I think would have been a whole lot better, but what I can say is that the keeper's voice did not disturb me. However, it did aggravate me. Like, oh my gosh, it was like nails on chalkboard. I actually think it would have been better if when they spoke, instead of it being so staticky and so raspy to the point that it agitated us, that instead they spoke in a made up language or in a tongue that we couldn't understand, and that would have definitely isolated us from them even further.
Pretty sure I saw him taking crack when the keepers were torturing me.
You've counted those days, bro? I'm not reading any of these guys. I read them last time. Um, Maybe at the end of the episode, we'll read them. Like, end of the live stream, just read them all at once. But the thing is like, I'm not reading them. Not today. I'm too exhausted. Hell no. We all know the lore. We've all read it all. We all know. I'm sorry if I sound so like disagreeing today, guys. I don't mean to. Man, I missed it
We
so.
don't have any sound, like no sound from the game or no sound from us, Raptor. This echo really
It could be the game
insane.
volume. Hold on. It's probably the game volume. I brought it down because of the fact that I wasn't 100% sure what it was gonna sound like on the recording. So, let me do this. Let me even them out like that. And then what I'll do is, while the game's paused, I can go to the live stream, crank the volume up a bit, and we'll see if that works. I just want to make sure that it doesn't drown us out.
The game has no sound.
That's probably because I had it down a little too low. I'm so sorry.
Is that better now? Like, can you guys hear it?
Uh, uh,
Bendy said we can hear the game. It's just a bit hard to hear. Okay.
is that better, guys, or do I need to turn up a little bit more? Here, what I could do here is I could go to the audio and I could crank the volume up just a little bit more. And then you guys just let us know if it's drowning us out. Okay, so it's much better now, hopefully.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna play it one more time for you guys. Just let me know if it's too loud. Is it too loud for you guys? Type in chat too loud if it's too
Raptor
loud.
said yeah.
Alright, so let me bring it down a bit then. There we go.
1 second. Matthew, I will get to your comment. 1 second.
It's perfect now.
Okay. Okay, let me go back to Matt. And the keepers are really good forms of horror
Yep,
as
I've reread that one.
Oh, but you can't deny the design of the keepers are out of this world and they are creepy from a design standpoint.
Okay, so as a design standpoint, I could definitely say that they definitely hold a lot of reference to H.P. Lovecraft with all the tentacles. So I could definitely see where that is terrifying. Um, however, um, I mean, to me, that's terrifying, and that's because I don't like the ocean. So, like, yeah.
I can hear all the yapping now. Did you get the memory?
Uh, Probably. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really here for multiple endings. Not this time. I know I did that with Spooky, but Spooky is significantly shorter of a game.
The baseball memory?
No, not yet. Because the baseball is actually coming up, so if I recall properly. Because I believe the baseball memory is actually up here on the second floor of these scaffolds. So, oh, I 100% agree that the speakers are terrifying. Um, However, one of the yo, come on, can I run yet? I would love to run. I can run now. Oh my gosh, I can run.
Bendy said, the Bendy series is definitely more of an action puzzle game with horror elements. All of the points you've made have already explained why it isn't full horror. Go back then, you passed it. Baseball is by the Nathan Arch tape.
Okay.
Close, close though. Isn't a
It's probably in a cabinet I walked by or something.
isn't in a cabinet back.
Drink too much of that if I were you. It helps patch you up. But the aftertaste, it's not so good. Easy now, I'm not gonna hurt you. Looked like you needed some help.
Don't touch me. What are you? What is this horrible place?
Yeah, I remember my first day down here. I know, it's scary. But you're actually pretty lucky. The machine could have turned you into a searcher.
You mean that thing that attacked me?
No, that's a Piper. And he's part of a gang, so be careful.
I don't understand any of this. I can't think. It hurts.
You'll catch on pretty quickly, if you can stay alive. Lesson 1. Searchers don't have legs and they tend to swarm. Look, it's not good to stay in one place for too long around here. Keep moving, and stay close to the shadows. Take my advice. Head to the upper levels. It's safer there.
Can I come with you?
You can't. I'm sorry. I have a wolf. He doesn't care for strangers.
A wolf?
Like I said, you'll catch on. Good luck. I hope we meet again. Oh, and one more thing. Above everything else, stay away from the ink demon.
What's an ink demon?
Well, you'll know him when you see him. He likes to smile, and he kills anything that moves.
Uh-huh.
Wait! What's your name?
They call me Alice. I'm not very fond of it.
I'm Audrey.
Well, Audrey, welcome to the studio.
Okay. Okay, you want to go ahead and read all those? Because, man, they were coming in.
Yeah, the memory don't give alternate ending anyway, just flavor text that might peek into Audria's young years. But I mean, Pastoria called it.
But I mean, Posture calling it good horror game, and he had a whole 1 hour long video explaining. The same killer in 9000 has appeared. When we get to flow ability, come back here. That's his opinion. Benny could do so much better in the horror department. So Sammy died 3 times from Allison, Ink Demon, and Tom. Sammy can't catch a break. That's 100% true. Sammy can't catch a break. Criminal. Um, Understand that, when I say that Bendy is not a good horror game, understand that, one, I am not a game designer. I'm an aspiring game designer, and so I do study game design and mechanics. However, that does not mean I'm a leading authority of video games, and it's just my opinion. And that's the thing about horror. Horror is very subjective. So the thing is that just because I don't find it to be a good horror game doesn't mean anybody else will either. It's just, in my opinion, I don't think it's a good horror game. And that's something that, it's completely okay that everyone has different opinions about a game. We all can love a game for different reasons, but don't think just because I'm saying it's a bad horror game doesn't mean that it's absolutely true. It just means that it's not fitting my taste or level of horror of what I'm looking for. As for memories no alternate ending, then I don't care. That's just ultimately how this goes. Like I said, this is not a collectathon. This is not me playing the game on hard mode going, oh, look how good a game I am. No. What this is enjoying the game with you guys. Man, she really let herself go. Woo! But yeah, no, just because I say it's a bad horror game doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means it's not a horror game for me. Some people get really scared about this. Some don't. And that's okay.
It, it all just means you have a higher tolerance of what you could be scared by.
That's actually 100% the case. That has to come through what I've witnessed, what I've dealt with in life, and what I've experienced. Understand that because horror attacks us individually based off of our own experiences, it is 100%. There are times where horror is going to affect me in ways that it may not affect you. And for me to be terrified is actually a lot harder. You want to see a game where I'm terrified? We'll play some. No, we will not play Subnautica, but Subnautica is the game. Subnautica is the game. I am not promising Subnautica. I don't even have the courage to go to the actual Steam page for it, let alone, play the game. Like, Subnautica terrifies me.
Can we at least get the thick ink cancers?
I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm gonna try. It's just I'm not gonna go out of my way for every little collectible. But I will try. I will try. Yeah, I did pull 451. No, I put 415. Man, these mistakes today are piling up. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to record with no sleep.
I told you, but you wanted to do it anyhow.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
You were going to the supernatural dimension.
What? You are going to the Subnautica dimension now. You have called its name. I am not playing Subnautica. It's scary playing Jurassic World: The Aftermath in VR because it's like dinosaurs are there. Okay, so Raptor, um, I would love to play VR. Problem is the whole epilepsy thing doesn't help well with a lot of VR games. If I could play it, I would play it. And I tell you what, it probably would be terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. But I would be enjoying every bit of it because I am just a little boy in a grown man's body, and the idea of seeing dinosaurs make me happy, no matter how scary they may be. Or maybe it's the part where I haven't played horror. No, it's not that, Matthew. Horror is very subjective. The thing is, so if anyone has ever seen the movie Bird Box, that is a perfect explanation of the movie. So when they made the movie Bird Box, they actually made the monsters that killed the people. And then after they were done making the monsters, it was like, oh, this isn't very terrifying. It's actually funny looking. And that's the thing. It's about everyone is going to be affected by horror in different ways, and everyone's going to be scared in different ways. So the thing is, it's like, what terrifies me is not going to terrify you because it's all personal. And that's the key that we have to look at. This is why writers like Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft are considered some of the best horror writers because they either write horror to the point where it's so inhumane and so macabre, like Edgar Allan Poe, or it's so vague that they let your brain fill in the gaps, like H.P. Lovecraft did.
Um, Actually, you can play Math on Nintendo. After this, we are going to the Subnautica dimension. Blame yourself for saying the name. Hi, Fisher.
I don't wanna.
From the Butcher Gang.
Yeah, Fisher's here. I don't want.
Also favorite. Oh, also favorite dinosaur. Oh my goodness. You ask Necro his favorite dinosaur and he'll just go
It's the Velociraptor,
ballistic.
man. It's the Velociraptor. I cannot. Like, look, everyone's gonna go T-Rex. No, I respect. Excuse me, game. Game. I request that you stop acting weird. No, 100% Velociraptor. Look, T-Rex is cool. Spinosaurus is awesome. Don't say Mosasaurus because Mosasaurus is not a dinosaur. Pterodactyl's not a dinosaur.
The long neck is a dinosaur.
Yes, but Brontosaurus aren't that cool. They're just really big. So, if I had to choose, it's 100%. Oh, my eardrums. I can see that message from here. It's totally Velociraptor. 100%.
Bendy said, I wish the Butcher Gang were used better in this game. Their new design are awesome or amazing.
Yeah, it's one thing I've noticed. There's quite by the way, I apologize everybody for your eardrums for the Velociraptor cry. I'm so sorry, Raptor. Um, so no, I 100% agree. There's some really good designs in here, but I also feel like that in trade, I'm sorry to say this, but there was a couple crappy ones. Gigantosaurus is good too, though. That is good. But the thing is, I gotta respect the pack tactics of the Raptor, man. Got to. Um, Also, the idea of like a man-sized chicken running around attacking people just makes me laugh. Um, Okay. Yeah, get out of here.
I'm gonna try to say this dinosaur's name. Try. My favorite is probably the Stegosaurus.
Is it really?
Funny long neck.
Yep.
Hey, I like the long necks too. On oh, in this game there are three raptors in aftermath that you can
Ev-
have to.
evade in the game in all of it. One is even bioluminescent, which is a knockoff blue. It's a Brachiosaurus, the long neck name. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, Striker's here. Um. So, yeah, no, 100%. Um. Well, what do you say?
I don't know much about dinosaurs. My
Phase.
phase was very short.
Okay, buckle down because
Oh,
I am
jeez.
your Dino Man. Okay, I am Dynamite. Yes, all pun intended. Dad jokes all the way. Bad puns and dad jokes here. But I am Dynamite. And the thing is, you're going to learn today, boy. Alright, here's the thing. If you ever seen Jurassic Park, all of those dinosaurs are wrong. Dinosaurs were confirmed to be covered in pickle fibers, which is a filament like hair, or feathers. So when I said Velociraptor's like a big chicken, I wasn't joking. Velociraptor's like a big chicken. So yeah, a lot of dinosaurs were actually covered in feathers. A lot of them. They weren't naked, leatherly like you see off.
Right, trust me, Bendy. You can start talking about dinosaurs. It's like an all-day conversation almost.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's like, it's like, and then anyone that says that, I'm like, please don't get him talking about dinosaurs because it'll be a whole conversation. Like,
Yes, it would be.
uh, the worst part is the dillo in the desk, which actually spit acid, and dino the dino man here.
That's right, you're the Dino Man. You're Dynamite. Again, I'm not sorry about the puns. But I'm telling you, love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are amazing. Money! I'm Mr. Krabs that love money. Give me all your money. Give me all your money, boy. That's what I thought.
No, it's okay, Bendy. I'm just saying he really likes dinosaurs. So
Alright,
it's okay.
my two favorite parts of science was always the study of ancient life or prehistoric life and space. So yeah, this is how you could tell I have the mindset of a child because I took the two most basic things that kids love in science and those were my things.
Matt said, then how do you feel about. I had no idea how to say that dinosaur's name.
What? Phasmophobia?
Being scary because I don't find it scary. Sorry, my mistake.
You know the dino?
That killed
Dennis?
and
That
that.
spit acid? Yeah, they are in the dark. The jet lockers are a scam. You never get back what you spent on opening from the lockers themselves. That's 100% true. If you watch us, I know exactly what you're talking about. I believe it's the Diplodocsaurus or Dipl- Diplodocsaurus. I know exactly what you're talking about. Just basically the ancient frilled lizards that shot its frill open and just spit in his face. Which, by the way, Dennis, yeah, he deserved it. No, I'm just running around here because I'm just trying to remember. If you're wondering, I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I haven't played in God knows how long. Um, no, I remember now. Haha, I lied to myself now. Um, no, 100%. I completely no. I went backwards because I'm an idiot. Did I really go backwards because I'm an idiot?
Yeah, 'cause you pushed that thing out of the way.
I did. Ah, I'm an idiot. Yep, there it is. Yeah, you try to give me dinosaur names and I'm tired. I'm gonna like mispronounce 99% of them because Jesus, scientists, why do you have to name them so hard? That's it, Raptor. Yeah, show your inner dino nerd. I love it. 100% agree. The gent lockers don't give enough. They're kind of a scam. Um, as for the question about phasmophobia, I do not find it scary because it's an overdone trope. It's predictable. And this is actually one of the problems I have as somebody who obsesses over the horror. And this is something that Danson can tell you is that one of two things are actually going to happen. I will never watch a horror movie, but if I watch a horror movie, I end up predicting the entire movie. It's always one of the two, is it not?
That's why I've started watching horror movies without them. Especially since it is Halloween season. I've already started watching my list of horror movies because I already know what he's gonna say. So,
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like, and that's the problem. It has to do with mainstream media only works with what works. And because of that, it becomes predictable. So I don't find Phasmophobia terrifying only because it's predictable. It's been done enough times.
they are in math, and they are in a dark faculty, and you have to shine the light on them. But I think that the
Damn monkey man.
Indoraptor was a great form of horror as well. And then no,
Scorpius Rex. Okay. Man, you guys are throwing poor dino. You guys are throwing dinosaur names at dancing, and she's like really
I'm
gotta
like,
flex her reading here because she's like,
I'm
I
trying.
don't know dinosaurs.
I don't know. Now, if you give me
Only
horses,
thing she knows about dinosaurs, they're big.
and they either eat meat or they eat plants.
Alright, it's time to bust your balls because, no, that wasn't just what they ate. Many of them also ate eggs, were insectivores,
Well,
and ate
yeah,
bugs, and
yeah.
actually it's quite a flexible diet for, believe it or not, a lot of dinosaurs. Fish,
Um,
a good number of them actually had also a pescatarian diet, so.
also, you have to not move while a T-Rex is looking at you. They're only good for getting slugs. I found a couple of the lockers do have on a quick collectibles.
Uh huh.
namely the locker with the final pipe upgrade. That's the only one I've been to open.
Yeah, it's not really good when it comes down to the actual collectibles found inside the units. They're definitely cheap, very skimpy. They skimp a lot on what they could give you.
I'm learning a lot in the comments here with the dinosaurs. I just like, and some of them were omnivore.
That's right,
On.
omnivores.
Thank you.
That's correct as
I
well.
knew the. I knew it. I just couldn't say it. I've only had like 1 cup of coffee, so I'm working on
Oh,
it.
1 cup of coffee and half a monster. Speaking about
Yeah.
that, I've only had 1 cup of coffee all day long, and I've been up all night. So excuse me a moment as I crack open this monster.
Yeah.
Sponsored, not sponsored, but monster. If you want me to sponsor, I don't need to lie, 'cause I love you.
A lot. I do not like the new title for the new movie, Rebirth. Like, come on.
Hmm. Oh, Rebirth? Yeah, they're calling it like Jurassic Park or Jurassic Rebirth.
Oh, I feel like if the keys were cheaper,
Cheaper,
it
it
would
would
be
be more
more
viable. Yeah, no, that's
to
100% true.
open
It
them.
takes a lot to make the keys, and you're not getting much out of the lockers. As for the, yeah, I mean, let's just be honest. Um, is it okay you play Jurassic World Aftermath on Nintendo after this? Okay, big problem about that Raptor. Uh, as much as I like Nintendo, I actually don't own any. I don't own any systems. I'm a PC gamer. Um,
Actually, Matt makes a good point.
what?
He said, wasn't this whole thing about a cup of coffee for Audrey and she is now in this mess?
Dude, this coffee better be laced with golds and floating diamonds.
That's true. This whole thing started with her getting a cup of coffee. um,
I'm gonna be honest, yeah, and my biggest question is, has this been really worth the damn coffee?
Bendy said on the monster, bro would marry, bro would marry a monster energy drink if he could. That is true.
No, I
I
would not,
I don't
unfortunately.
know if it became like him marrying me and then like say like 10,000 cases of monster. I don't know.
Okay, so here's why I would not marry a monster. There's only so much in it.
Raptor said Nate over here drinking a Red Bull. He drinks those too.
Oh no, 100%. So my favorite flavors of the Red Bull are the blueberry and the dragon fruit.
But I don't know, Bendy. You have a good question. I'm like, I don't know. If it became me or the monsters.
No, it will always be you over the monsters. Don't you start with that.
Should have closed the door on Wilson.
Man, there's a lot of things I should have done to Wilson.
Watch the trailer and see what happens because we are in a plane crash. Oh.
I don't know. The thing is that as I've gotten older, right? And here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize because, I have a huge obsession with dragons and that. They think I'm all into and don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of things like mythology, cryptozoology, medieval like lore. A lot of people don't realize that I am a very big fan of science. Like a lot of people don't realize this and like no, I don't want to do the dozy do with you. Anyways,
Raptor, I'm not sure about that. I will ask him that as soon as he's done here.
I'm a very big scientist, and so one of the things that bother me is that it's been over 20 years since the start of Jurassic Park, and there is so much that we know now about dinosaurs that they just absolutely refuse to change the dinosaurs for. Like, and I think that's the biggest thing that bothers me of all time is why do we absolutely refuse to change the dinosaurs?
So, Raptor has a question.
Uh, okay.
Would you marry a Red Bull the size of a city? What's the question?
Oh, that's the question.
Yeah, that's the
I
question.
thought there was like an alternative.
No, it's.
I thought this was going to be like a would you rather sequence where it's like, would you rather do this or do that? That's what I thought it was. I can't do anything with combat. Oh my gosh, dude. Leave me the hell alone. Come on.
Asking the real questions. I mean, you're completely powerless when the ink demon is here and you can't kill him, which makes us powerless. BTW Aftermath
Fucker.
is
Alright.
canon.
Sorry about the cursing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll behave now. I'll stop it.
Well,
Okay.
you have to answer,
So
Raptors.
the thing is that I would not have to marry it because the thing is that it can't say no.
You would.
So
So you're
I mean the
not.
thing is I would not have to marry it to
That's
get it
messed up.
because it can't say no. It can't give consent and it cannot deny consent. Thus it is not immoral.
Uh,
That is the argument. I,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
I mean, and it's not living. So I mean, the thing is that um, because of the fact that it's not living, there is no morality in it. So I don't need to marry it to have it. I will just take it. See,
Okay.
I get the best of both worlds. Red Bull size of city and the girl. Yeah.
Okay, are you gonna answer Bendy's?
What did Bendy say?
Um, okay. Asking the real question. I
Uh huh.
mean, you are completely powerless when the ink demon is here and you can't kill him, which makes us powerless.
By the way, Aftermath is canon, or would you play Jurassic
Jurassic
World
World
Aftermath?
after.
I will gladly play any dinosaur game on two stipulations. One, it has to be PC. I don't have a system. I refuse to spend $900 on a system that's going to be obsolete in a couple years. Two, it has to be able to work on my laptop, which right now is my only form of gameplay while I'm live streaming. If I could do that, I will play it. And three, it's got to be a reasonable amount of money. I don't exactly float in money. I kind of do this for free. So,
I think I broke our.
if it's going to be like a $60 game, unfortunately, it's going to have to wait a while. But any game with dinosaurs, I'm down for, except for some Nautica. I don't care. Don't go at me, bro. Anyways, besides that, um, the thing is that if you're talking about Bendy with the whole powerless thing, I mean the thing is that yeah, But the problem is, it was done better. And it was done better with Alien Isolation. Because the thing is that with Alien Isolation, yes, technically, you can try to fight back the alien, but the thing is, it's just, the thing is that, when it comes with Alien Isolation, depending on how you behave, depends on the AI of the actual alien. So you're actually punished depending on how you play, and you're forced to change, which is an interesting dynamic and actually shows intelligence in the AI, or at least replicates the idea of intelligence. When it comes to Bendy, really they're just ripping off an instant kill animation, and there's no way to actually fight it, and there's no interesting mechanic that gives it intelligence. With the alien, it was that intelligence that gave it that scary factor, because it actually looked like it was learning from you. With Bendy, it's just an instant kill, and sometimes it's no longer fear but frustration.
I wasn't laughing at you. I'm laughing at the chat
Okay,
because, um,
what's the chat got to say now? Yoink,
okay.
later, bro. Dumbass, I walked right by
Bendy
when he didn't
said he's
realize it.
more of an annoyance. Bendy isn't the bad one. You know where all the hiding spots are. He really only a threat when you're in an area with no hiding spots nearby. Raptor said Jurassic World Evolution
Wait a
2.
minute. Wait. Is he running into the wall?
I
Are
think
you running into the wall, bud?
Yeah, he is.
They're running into each other. That's great.
Um, he said, "Play it." Bendy's like, "Damn, just demanding it now, aren't you, Raptor? What, dinosaur forever? Dinosaurs forever."
Look, you gotta understand. There's a reason why I don't play games with dinosaurs. Because you gotta understand, if it was up to me, you give me a dinosaur game I actually like, you will never see any other content again. Never. Never, ever, ever.
Basically, Jurassic World ev-
Lucian is a
Evolution
park building. I get to build my own park? Oh
make
my
your
god! That's amazing!
might disconnect.
What's the last one? I have no
What?
idea. This is beautiful.
What's the
Oh,
last one
the
doing?
last one doing? What
Oh
they
my god!
doing?
What they doing? Okay. Oh, I can't speak. You
Okay,
can.
hola, ¿cómo estás?
That's stupidly funny. You will probably have to read his comments because I can't speak.
Oh my gosh, this is great. I love it. I love it. Can I get a screenshot of this?
Why are you gonna take a
No!
screenshot?
They ruined it! The moment I took the screenshot, they're like, oh, he took the picture. Can't get that on the internet. You'll dishonor our names. I'm so disappointed. God damn it all. He just had to ruin the moment. Thanks, asshat. I was enjoying that. Jesus Christ, bro. Go somewhere with yourself.
They did this to me on my current playthrough.
That's great. I love that. That's amazing. So, that's a good example of wonderful AI. An AI you can exploit. That's just hilarious. I'm not even mad, bro. Not even mad. Can't be mad.
They blocked the door, so I had to close the game to get them to move. Oh,
Yeah, that's happened to me once.
Okay, 1 second. I don't. Ola. Send.
Oh my gosh. I gotta think here. My Spanish is a little rusty.
Necro can speak it. I can't. Um. So he will get to you. The only word I know is Ola.
I'm trying to think what he's asking. Or what he's saying.
Time to get that gent pipe.
Una. So I know Una is one. You asshole. Did you really have to come in here? Go somewhere with yourself.
I just feel bad because I don't.
It's Spanish, but I don't remember. Oh my god, you gotta realize it's been so long since I've actually had to speak it. Oh.
Oh, okay. Thank you, um, Matthew, for translating that. Matthew said, "Hello, Spanish ink demon." Is that a Spanish ink demon?
I didn't translate. I'm
So,
trying to think about what he said. Oh my gosh, I feel
so,
so dumb. Could you go in the bedroom and get my phone? Oh my gosh, my Spanish professor would be ashamed of me.
yeah.
Ow! Why'd you hit me? Why you gotta be such a dick? Go somewhere with yourself. How about that one? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on here, guys. What did he say? That's what I thought it said. Okay.
Gotta get the Google Translate out. Things have gotten
Um,
serious. Yeah, I don't really
um,
speak
oh,
it,
hold on a moment. Um,
so I'm not really sure what he said. So
Ink
Necro is.
Demon una vaca? A, una vaca? You're a cow?
Are you sure that's
That's
right?
100% what he said.
Are you sure?
Ola's hello. Soy is I. Ona is am. Soy is I am. It's literally translated to I is or I am. Una is the term for one because it's either uno or una depending on if it's masculine or feminine. And then vaca, which is cow. He called himself a cow. Gay?
I thought you were being funny, but okay. Can I use your translator whenever
Uh,
he's a what? That's what I said, Bendy. Like, what Google Translate bullshit is this? Apparently, that is what Google gave him.
well, understanding what soy is easy because that's just a conjunction of I am. Una gives you an idea because it's uno or una, as nouns in Spanish are actually given in masculine or feminine gender, a male or female gender,
I just like
masculine or
how
feminine.
Bendy put that. He's a what?
And then Vaca is actually feminine, which changes it to Una. But Vaca's cow.
Okay.
You're what, mate? I'm like, I'm just like sitting here.
Hey, we don't judge here, so
Um,
it's some uh it's something all right. No, I got what you said, Raptor. We were just I'll read it to him. Okay, so Raptor said, okay, some mods there is Ka- Kasuthori where it's
uh,
a what
uh,
if you were at Jurassic to help.
uh, the, 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 dijiste que eres un vaca? Uh, the, some monsters, chaos theory, where it's what if you were a Jurassic, you were at Jurassic to help him and Bill Jurassic in other movies. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, I caught you now, Raptor. You don't just join a stream and say you're a cow in Spanish and then refuse to elaborate. I know, Raptor,
Right.
we're focusing on something. Um, um, ¿Trajiste que eres un vaca?
What is Google Translate smoking? I have no idea,
Um,
but I totally agree with you guys. You can't just come in the live stream, speak Spanish, and then like kind of disappear because we're trying to figure out what you're saying to us. Um, so I don't know. I think honestly at this point it kind of got kind of weird. So we should just continue on with the game, and if he
uh,
comes back, then we'll um yeah.
uh, vaca comen en animal? Like,
That's what I think.
¿qué?
Like um
Ay, caramba. Uh, my, mi cabeza. Alright,
so
back to Bendy,
yeah,
please.
let's go back to Bendy
I,
here.
I got a lot of questions. I'm not getting any answers. So, you know what? I think that was just a troll. So, oh, candy bar. I love candy. Ah! You dickhead! I just wanted the candy!
Raptor said basically you can make your own parks and help build parks and a bunch of disc
This
and
guy's a douchebag. That's all I know.
disc and
I just want the candy.
champions
Go away. Did you go away?
and
Did you go away?
elevation too.
Fuck you.
Just keep the phone with you just in case. Yeah, Matt, we're gonna
Yeah,
keep the phone by us just in case. Um,
I have to say though, they came back really quickly to me.
I
I was surprised how quickly, just by Google Translate, I was like, oh yeah, Spanish. Like,
don't think you've ever had that in your Spanish class. Whenever somebody's saying in Spanish they're a
look,
cat.
hold a moment here. Look, I'm not gonna get political with it, but let's just say we did have a student once that had to write a sentence in Spanish, and he did write that Saddam Hussein liked to eat seals.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, we've heard a lot worse Spanish. I can promise you that one. Calling yourself a cow is, we've heard far worse. We should have been totally further by now, but because of cows, I have been delayed. And that's so upsetting spaghetti. Our chips, they got up hungry. Yeah, it's kind of a shame to say that I don't remember all of my Spanish. The language is definitely one of those things that's not like riding a bike, where if you don't use it often, you are gonna forget a lot of it.
No, I think he was talking about me. I don't think he was talking about you.
But that did kind of throw me off. Like I thought that's what he said originally. I just didn't want to like be absolutely wrong because I remembered Vaco because when we were learning farm animals, and I didn't know if he called himself a pig or a horse, and I'm like, I know it's a farm animal. I just don't remember which farm animal. But why would you call yourself a cow? Um. Okay. Hold on here. Blah blah blah. Just in case. And your language. You were saying my thing's wrong. Let him read it. Use Duolingo. Good thing I don't understand Spanish because I would completely lose my mind at that point. And the talk of dinosaurs. I did.
Not you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna continue going. I got a pipe now. Um. So let's smoke 'em up. No, wrong pipe. Sorry. Yeah. You know what? What in the darn world? Why do I keep? Oh my gosh! I know why. Hold on. I know why. I was recording Castlevania last night and I forgot to close the Joy to Key. And now the Joy to Key is trying to function at the same time the game is. Because I'm an idiot. Okay. Clothing and blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. And the talking nerds. You know something we don't. You can get our mind out of the gutters. No. They will stay in the gutters for the whole stream. I'm just not in the gutters. I'm just like tired. So like there. That's better. Now I'm not jumping like a giddy little schoolgirl every time I swing my pipe. And my Joy to Key was affecting my which is what I use to connect my controller to my emulators when I'm recording my Game Boy Advance games. And it was messing with the controls of this one. So, like, yeah, that's funny. Okay. I got the bait. Alright, let me see here. Man, I suck at this today. I have no traversing capabilities today. There you are. I knew I had to thwack something. There we go. Alright. Nani? Alright. There it goes. Alright, so before we go any further, we're gonna come back over here. Got lots of stuff that we can break apart now. Now that we got this. Just try to find stuff to break. Yeah. Alright. Man. Nothing. Will your next breakfast be bacon soup? Who knows? Let me see here. Aha, there you are. Aha. Fuck you. Sandwich. I like sandwich. And a recording. Batteries. Yeah, I know the recipe too. Let me see here. Shh. It's okay if it's expired. I don't think we all care. No! Wait a minute! Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I got terrified because that's actually happened before where if you're not careful you can get yourself stuck. And that's not fun. Poster? Is it that one? Like, I know I gotta break the 3 posters. I'm just trying to remember where they're at. Did I walk past it? Like an idiot? No. And I already beeped that one. So... Alright. We'll continue forward for a moment. I gotta get the Bendy posters. Yeah. Fuck you. Hmm. Yeah. There. Okay. I actually know where the 3rd one is. I just gotta find the room now. Let me see here. Yeah, dancing had to go handle some things. There. Let me see here. What is hitting me? What is hitting me? No! I got stuck! Man. Ugh. Yeah, the ink demons are pretty ugly. Man, that sucked. So I killed, so now I gotta go back to the pipe. Man. Recording today was the worst idea ever. Seeing the fact I haven't slept. Because I can't remember shit. It's over here now. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna come over here. Does it help that I have no spatial reasoning for the life of me? Let me come down here, please. Yeah, I hate them. It's not that they're scary. What's more annoying is just they come out of the nowhere and it's so like you're taking damage for no reason. So it's just more annoying than anything. Stamina. 100% stamina. Always stamina. Stamina's always first. Until we get the ability to warp, and then it's the warp ability. The ability to traverse is more important than the ability to survive. Because if you can run fast and you can teleport a lot, then there's no point for health because they're not going to get you. It's kind of like how the best offense is a good defense. It's kind of like that. Or at least that's the logic I play by. Makes sense to me. Alright, so now we're going to go back over here. Come on, go up. Don't take forever. Okay. There. Okay, now we're going to go over this way. Through here, and now we can continue forward. Ink shower things. If in the lockers you hide. Oh, I never noticed that pattern. Well, look at that. That's actually pretty cool. I never noticed that, Raptor. Okay, let me see here. Don't have to kill me, huh? That's 100% true. I don't trust the voices. That's just 100% my rules. I don't trust them. There you go. Well, hell, I didn't get any health back for that. Well, whatever, bro. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, I see. Yeah. Fuck you. Okay. I gotta get over there, huh?
That's where people think they definitely won't.
Yeah. I know you're in this locker. I'm not dumb. I'm not opening that locker. Hmm. I might as well just craft one for now, just so I have it. Jump down for no reason. No. Why would I do that? That making no sense. Feel like we could have gotten to the elevator by now. Yeah, probably. Probably. But you know, things happen. If you worry about how quickly you can get through the game, you can't enjoy the game. It's about enjoying the game, not about finishing it quickly. Ow! What hit me? He can't. Oh, that asshole! I didn't even realize he was there. Excuse me. Take a pipe to the face. Asshole. It's actually called the King Widow. I bet his wife is hideous. The Queen Widow fight is also so creepy. I'm not going down. Ow! You know what? Just go away with yourself. How about that one? Have you ever thought about it? You ever thought about not being a mistake? Okay. I love this place. It's hilarious. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. Then I didn't even realize what was hitting me half the time. This ain't working out for me. I just, I am the mistake, bro. Oh, finally, we're over here. I think it would help if I turned up the volume bit, because I actually have it on silent.
Are you gonna give him a break, or
Huh?
are you gonna give him a...
We're probably gonna stop at the 2 hour mark, actually, because I'm, like, falling asleep here with the controller in my hand. Show me my favorite one. Yeah, she's back. Man, it's depressing. Poor Carl. Ah, hang in there, Carl. No, that's not a good joke. Oh, that's some dark humor. That's so sad. Poor Carl. Um, one thing I do note, I don't like Alice's design in this game. Uh, I don't know why. I totally forgot about you like an idiot. Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. Yeah, that's right, go away. Can I go? Yeah, I could go. That's a battery refill. That ain't the door. Well, look. Security lock. Oh my god. Gotta make everything always so annoying. To lock the door. Come down over here. Alright, keep going. You see here. Ah, well. it is. No. Alright. Fuck. Yeah. I probably did miss it. Man, I suck at this shit today. You would swear I've never played this game before the way I played today. Holy hell. You know what? This is a great point to start. Or to stop. I need to get some rest. So yeah, we're gonna put this in, save slot. That's not gonna let me go all the way down. Well, fuck. I'll just overwrite the save. It don't matter. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it a day, guys. One thing I do want to note: don't yell at my co-host. I understand she's not the strongest reader, but she's here to make sure that you're being heard. Because frankly, the way that my setup is, I don't get to see the chat. So I ask you to be patient with her. You can't be patient with my co-host, don't come back. Don't yell at my co-host. With that being said, I do this not because it's a career. I do it because it's a hobby. I do it because I want to share my gaming, my love for gaming, with you. It's not an obligation. I don't get paid to do this. Don't yell at my co-host. That being said, I'm going to call it from here, guys. I'll see y'all next week. Yeah, well. It's kind of why she left. She knows she's not the strongest reader, but she chose to do this because she knows that I get delved into the games and that you guys don't get heard. She chooses to do this. She doesn't have to do it. So all I ask is that you just give her a little bit of patience. You give a little bit of patience to her. Because whether or not she reads it out loud wrong, I still understand what she means. And so your question still gets relayed to me. Your comments still get relayed to me. So, I'm going to see y'all next week. I'm going to have some better rest. I still don't know what's going on with me and work. I'm supposed to be transferred to another store. So I don't know if my schedule is going to shift. If it does, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Yeah, you did. You did. So, but that's enough it for tonight. For today, guys. I'm agitated. I'm tired, and I'm not agitated at you. I'm just agitated. Period. I've had a long last 2 weeks at work. I'm gonna get some rest. You guys have a great day. This is Loon signing out. Later, guys.